House of
Buchanan
Free Enterprise
Avenue.
was gonna take a position on something
Yeah.
finally. That's good to see
It's your
that.
unlucky day, Mayor.
Okay, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council. I'm really here in support of Verde, one of our chamber members, and as you probably know, David English is ill and was not able to be here tonight, but I'm still here in his stead, if you will. In December, I know Dakin Schultz from the Iowa DOT came here and presented an update on the Gordon Drive project, including the proposed timeline for that project. And he mentioned at that time that his anticipation was they'd be holding meetings with landowners on April 30th and stakeholders on May 1st, so it's only a few months away. So with that in mind, my simple request is would it be possible to hold off the passing of the new sign ordinance, I know you're only on second reading tonight, until after those meetings have taken place, so that we kind of know more about the location, the preferred alternative of the Gordon Drive project and how that's going to affect the billboards along that route. Thank you.
When's our interim expire? Is it
March 31st.
March 31st? We have to extend it.
How do you feel about
Good
that?
idea.
Questions?
Makes sense.
If that's direction you want us to look at Gordon Drive and maybe some options that we could review, and obviously, once we know exactly what the DOT is doing, we can always come back and revisit the sign ordinance as well. That's
Didn't we
Further-
establish at our meeting that they would be allowed to put the billboard back up? It would just conform to the new spacing?
correct.
Correct, so it would, I think we'd lose like one or two or something
Right.
is, and I think
Yeah.
that's the mayor's
Because we
point,
wanna
where
support-
if the mayor wants to send an email with that direction or make that recommendation or, you know, to grandfather in at least those, I mean, we could kind of look into
The
that.
problem is you're moving the bridge 50, 100 feet south. There aren't gonna be sign locations.
For people to plant,
Right,
That's
right. I
the
think
problem, because the people that own the property
Not want to sell?
may not have a sign.
Right, so-
They may not own the property when it's done. That's my
So
point.
difficult, from the business community, obviously difficult for someone who's running a business to plan that far ahead at what might be, at least if we got a few more months and know exactly where that Gordon Drive Bridge is going and the new
I
viaduct,
think we
that
know
would
where
be
it's
helpful.
going. I think the
I think
state
we
knew
know.
where it was going 2 years ago, even though they wanted to pretend like they wanted our input.
I would say publicly, it's not known.
Right. That's,
and I think that's where
To
we
base
could-
decisions on, right?
Yes,
To
and
base
I think
decisions.
that's where we could have more of an intentional conversation about looking at where it's proposed and how that would impact and who owns the property or who would be able to maybe have a sign. So yeah, we can have those conversations. And then if we determine, yes, that it would be beneficial to push that back, we can have that conversation at least, but maybe gather more information at least
Okay.
between this week and next.
Thank you.
It's definitely a unique situation that, yes, we can continue to look at that, whether it's within this code change or something in the future that,
right, because it could
whatever
be
you can
amended
direct it,
later.
that we would look at that.
Thank you.
Thank
Anyone else?